All right, I'm Logan Quintana. Today I'm going to be talking about responsiveness with customers and two recent experiences I've had. I feel like I can kind of speak on this pretty well because I am a server at an upscale restaurant. So, like, I'm in the industry. I would say my job is definitely one where I do not have room to slack off or be lazy. So, I can also kind of recognize when going to restaurants when servers are not so good or when they are really good. I can always tell because it's the industry I work in. One recent experience I had was yesterday after my lacrosse game. Me and some of the guys on the lacrosse team went to get Chili's, and when we sat down, the server was there. She got our drink orders, and normally you expect to order your appetizers like within like either the right then and there or immediately. But she took our orders and then our drink orders immediately left. Thinking, okay, she'll come back, and then she never actually came back for like 10 minutes, and like someone else dropped off our drinks, and we just didn't see her, and there was no communication. And then eventually she came back, but then she took our orders too, and then I had to stop her after she took our orders. I was like, hey, like I wanted some appetizers. And she also only checked in. I think she was only at our table 4 times, and it was just like, I mean, she was just taking orders. You know what I mean? And I think two things that stand out in customer service I've seen is a lot of communication. For me, one thing I always try to do, let's say I'm busy, I'll walk past the table. I'm like, oh shoot, I see a cup needs to get refilled over there, or the plate needs to be put in a to-go box. So I walk by and I'm like, I'll be with you on one moment, because that little bit of communication just lets you know that you're heard, lets you know that you're seen. One place I just saw this a lot at was a different restaurant I was at, which was Beach View. It was when I was in Destin. It was on a beach. It was a view. So, go figure. But there, one thing I realized was the server. It was very much something that, like, it was very similar style to my restaurant, as far as like the upscale dining environment. And so our server was very attentive, super sweet. There was small talk conversation. Got to talk to her a little bit, just get to know her as a person. And she also just took great care of us. Was like super understanding. She accidentally forgot to ring in my grits, so she just rang it in on the house, which, take free grits every single day. And it was delicious, great service. So I think the two differences I saw between like the kind of bad service and the good service was just attentiveness and communication. I think those two things are the make or break in the service industry.